Happy May the 4th. On the couch with me, or the chairs, I guess, we have my friend and my favorite Star Wars fan, Zach. Zach, say hi.
Hi.
Today, we are going to be watching the most mid-fucking Star Wars movie to ever exist.
You mean one of the most classical Star Wars movies?
Bitch, it's only 20 years old. It's younger than you are, classic.
What do I care if it's younger than me? It's still a classic.
Today, we are watching Revenge of the Sith.
Revenge of the Sith.
Six.
What does that even mean?
It means it's a fucking 6, dog.
Oh, get the hell out of here, bro. Whatever. All right, we're not going to go into that debate.
We have 2.5 hours to debate, dog.
Yeah, so we're going to use that time wisely.
Supposedly. But anyway, gentlemen, it is time we begin this on today, May the 4th. And May the 4th be with you.
Oh, gosh. All right. It has been a while since I've seen this movie.
It's been a minute, too, for me. It's been at least a few years.
Yes. This is probably the best scene of all of Star Wars, in my opinion.
Really? The Battle of Coruscant?
How do you not think that is?
Fucking iconic. I don't know. I mean, this is the most iconic scene ever. You killed my father. I am your
Okay, we're
father.
saying that's the difference between iconicism and the best is which one is the most thrilling and just puts you on the edge of your seat.
Yeah, but this shot is fucking iconic. And
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
you know, I was having lunch with one of my boys, and we were talking about Pirates of the Caribbean, and it's just like CGI peaked in the mid 2000s. This shit still looks so
2005 and 2006. Those 2 years were fantastic.
Yeah,
because
because
CGI.
You know the whirlpool scene in Pirates 3.
Yeah.
That shit is wicked.
Oh, absolutely.
Right, and Davy Jones looks incredible. But yeah, this scene is so fucking cool. This shot is insane.
I don't know how you do this with just CGI, bro. Like, it's incredible.
This is 2005, dog. This is the same year the fucking Xbox 360.
Yeah, video effects editors over there at Lucasfilm in this time were incredible. And unfortunately, how far they have fallen.
Dude, you know how that was shot, right? You know what that is? That was a fucking, like, laser clone tank, and they put it in the fucking...
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Look at Anakin shoots him. Yeah, I remember this shit.
Yeah, he does shoot him on the Starfighter. Iconic.
This shot is lit. This shot's wicked.
Jump out of the Starfighter.
Right into action.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Hits the fucking Tokyo Drift.
Yes. The choreography for lightsaber fighting in these
and the prequels is
incredible.
Really good. As much as I think this movie's mid, like, the choreography is great. Grievous. God, Grievous looks good in this movie.
I'm going to be bringing up the encounter of Anakin and Grievous.
You're shorter than I expected.
You know what I'm referring to, right?
Well, oh yeah, with Clone Wars.
Yeah,
how they meticulously...
They meticulously made sure that they didn't meet.
Because of one throwaway line in this movie.
There was one point that Anakin and Grievous did siege. Like, Grievous saw Anakin, but Anakin was unconscious, so they never actually met.
Yep. They were in the same building, same ship, like, multiple times.
Yes, but they never actually encountered each other.
Right.
At nothing.
Fucking droids are stupid as hell. There goes Obi-Wan.
One of 4 lightsaber battles in this movie? No, 5. Excuse me.
Too many.
Get out of here.
Too many.
That's the whole point of it. Let me remind you, this entire thing is meant for kids.
It is, but, like, you gotta think that the lightsaber fight is the climactic emotional finale of a Star Wars movie. And, like, when you stuff a movie so much full of lightsaber scenes, as cool as they are and as well choreographed as they are, they lose the weight. And I know that's pretentious, but it's my take. It's like, that's something like Chris Stuckman has said a lot about Star Wars movies.
This is coming from a man that doesn't want to be too pretentious for his videos.
Why not?
So stupid.
Christopher Lee, one of the most badass motherfuckers to ever live.
Sir Christopher Lee.
Sir Christopher Lee. Amen. He died not too long after this movie.
Yeah. Well, no. I don't think
it was like 4 or 5 years after this movie.
So, okay, that's fair. Yeah.
Sidious is like, I can leave here whenever I want.
He is such a meme, dude.
Obi-Wan, that would have been taken out Obi-Wan. Okay, that might have. Your legs are broken now.
He uses force healing. Apparently that's a thing.
Does.
Apparently that's a thing now.
Yeah, that's in like the novelization. This is an interesting scene because like, was Dooku was never really like he was a dark side user, I guess, but like it was more from like a principled point of view that he hated the Republic and he hated what they stood for.
Yeah.
Like Dooku had solid ideas. There goes his hands. Love that shot.
Good, Anakin, good.
Kill him.
Kill him.
Dude was like, come on, bro. We're homies. I killed Yaddle for you, bro. You gonna make me do this?
Do it.
Iconic.
To this battle, Dooku didn't expect for Palpatine to completely turn on him like that. If anything, I think he wanted Anakin to join their force and then just completely become a part of their team, right? And then he just didn't realize that Palpatine was going to completely change his point of view entirely.
The whole point was that Palpatine from the drop wanted Anakin to be his apprentice. It was just
absolutely. But
Dooku,
I don't think that Dooku knew that. That's the whole
Dooku
thing.
didn't know shit.
No, exactly. That's why he was so shocked when he said, kill him.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. He was looking at him like, dude, we're homies. Come on.
Right, no, yeah.
It's literally what it was. Man, all of Star Wars would forever be changed if Anakin just fucking left him on the ship.
Yeah.
Right?
Luke would have never been trained. Palpatine would have been able to turn him to the dark side much more easier.
Luke probably would have never been fucking born, dog, if Obi-Wan was stuck on the ship.
But, that's kind of up for debate.
Would Padme have lived? Right?
I don't know. I mean, that's a huge debate topic that needs to be talked about because nobody ever thinks about that.
Are we fanficking now?
Well, there's a lot of fan fiction and all. I'm just thinking about the videos that people do of what if on Star Wars.
Damn. Is he using his fucking?
We're in a bit of a situation.
Ewan McGregor in this movie is hilarious. There goes R2.
I don't think it looks too terrible.
Problem.
It's better than some of the CGI today. He just kicks him down. Do you have a plan B?
To flying half a ship. I love this fucking Lego set. It splits in half. It's a fucking invisible head. It splits in half. I love it. Look at the shot. I'm amazed that like none of like the I don't know. I'm sure there's ground cannons on Coruscant, but like why is anybody shooting them? They don't know who they are.
No, yeah.
Like there's something I always think about. It's like when they're coming in, no one knows that Anakin and Obi-Wan are on this ship. No one has any idea.
Another happy landing.
Man, the Battle of Coruscant's short. It's only 24 minutes.
You said 25. The first 25 minutes are my favorite.
I thought it was like the first 45.
No.
It was quick.
Yeah, it's really quick.
Oh no, I'm not brave enough.
And this is when we hit the point. I hear that line. I'm like, I'm not brave enough for the rest of this movie. Didn't he know she was pregnant?
Who,
He
Anakin?
had to. She had a massive...
No, this is the point as to when he
finds
he told
out.
her.
Yeah, I know. But like, there's that scene at Clover's with her massive belly. And I'm like, he had to know. Homie just wants to tap.
He always wants to tap. What
He
are you
just
talking
wants
about? It's Natalie Portman. Wouldn't you want to?
Hey man, I would want to. What's that fucking line in Game of Thrones? Ain't nothing like a woman after a battle. Like,
Exactly.
so Bronze is like, the first time fucking Tyrion kills someone, he goes, "You just kill a man?" He goes, "Yeah, ain't nothing like a woman after a battle." I'm like, "Hey, man."
I have never heard that line before, but it makes sense.
It's a great line. Oddly great acting from Hayden Christensen. Like you could see all the emotions on his face when he finds out. Right?
Oh yeah. Oddly great moment. Shut the fuck up. This movie was definitely his best movie when it comes to acting in Star Wars.
Yeah, and my morning shit was my best shit today.
So you're just naming accurate statements. That's all you're doing.
As well. Oh, this next scene is rough. It's like 2-6. It's rough. It's like me at the club trying to get laid.
Great.
Not this one. This is when Grievous goes to Utapau. But no, when the next scene. Fucking stalker eyes.
It's a husband admiring his freaking wife. What's wrong with that?
His eyes, they're so creepy looking.
I can go early and fix up the baby's room.
I don't know. He's got a creepy frat bro stare.
I mean, hey man, he looks
He looks like
he
a
looks
frat bro
worried
who
now.
got turned down.
He looks worried.
He's worried.
It's only because I'm so in love.
Oh,
No, it's because I'm so in love with you.
I hate it.
Just blinded you.
This is definitely a gay awakening moment for me as a kid.
You did not have to put it in, but whatever.
Oh, that's going in, dude. That is going in the script. Sweaty Hayden Christensen waking up in the middle of the night and he's fucking ripped and both his pecs are out. I'm like, yeah, I'm not bitching.
Oh my gosh.
Come on, dude!
Oh my gosh.
The homie is ripped. These two did not get enough screen time together.
No, I agree.
In the entire prequel trilogy.
I think they should have had more screen time in Attack of the Clones. I really do.
Just all of it. Phantom Menace, Attack of the Clones, Clone Wars.
Well, it's difficult to put it in the Phantom Menace because I don't think. I take that back. I take that back. Actually, there's plenty of times as to when you could have done it in the Phantom Menace.
Yeah, because again,
Anakin was on Coruscant for a long time when he was a boy.
We'll get there, and I'll be bitching more about it when we get there. But it's hard for me to buy in of their relationship because they just didn't spend enough time together. Even in Clone Wars, which was like the retroactive fixing of the prequel trilogy, right? They still didn't do that.
Here's the thing: is that Anakin never had a father figure, and Palpatine is over here trying to treat him as if he was his
Obi-Wan's
son.
his father figure.
Yeah, that he never saw it that way. He always saw Obi-Wan more as a brother rather than a father.
Even though he was his master?
Yes. They were close in age, dude. Really close in age. Obi-Wan was only, I think, 19 when he became a Jedi.
I was about to say, Obi-Wan's like early 30s. Fuck that guy. All my homies hate Kaiju Monday.
Yeah, nobody likes Ki-Adi-Mundi.
You were on this council, but we did not grant you.
This fucking scene, dog. I fucking hate this scene. This scene is just designed to piss Anakin off. Oh my god.
Absolutely. But it's also in the close relationship with him and Palpatine. That's the reason as to why they don't rank him a master. I understand.
But why don't they put him on the council?
They put him on the council so that way they can have him, because they lost a lot of different people during the Clone Wars. They lost a lot of masters during the Clone Wars. They lost Master Peel. They lost Yaddle. They lost a whole bunch of people.
Before the Clone Wars.
Yeah, well, at the same time, they still lost her.
I know, but okay.
They needed more council members.
Don't make him a master and don't put him on the council, or make him a master and put him on the council. Doing one and not the other is just like, hey, fuck you, you're a part of us. It's designed to piss him off. It's fucking stupid. It's just like George being like, well, we need to move this plot forward somehow. We need to make him this evil Jedi murdering cyborg by the end of this movie. So how the fuck are we gonna do that? We're gonna do this, and I
disagree with that.
Fucking silly. It's stupid.
I don't think it's silly. I really don't. I think that there's a good, valid reason as to why they did not put him into the master position. It's because of the lack of trust that they have. Not all of the members of the council trust him to become a master.
I understand that part.
And they needed more people to deliberate with on the council, and so they brought in that he was the clear and cut option to become a council member, but they didn't trust him enough to become a master.
I get that part, but at that point, don't put him on the console.
They need, like I said, they needed more people to have opinions from in order to put in, from the council, because they were short-handed when it comes to members of the council.
Yeah, but there were more than 12 Jedi. We know like fucking 50 Jedi started Order 66. There's probably at this point still 500 Jedi out there. I'm sure they could have found.
Oh, probably, but at the same
somebody
time,
to
I
do that.
guarantee you, there's not enough that put in enough effort, put in enough, just labor to be able to actually do it. Anakin has the most effort. It would make no sense to put other Jedi on the council other than Anakin, just because of how much he's done.
That's treason. We are at war, Anakin.
I get it, but again,
Why didn't the council give me this assignment?
You're saying you get it, but then you're trying to argue against
I
it.
just think it's a fucking half measure. Like it's like you either do one or the other. You make him a master and you put him on the council, or you don't make him a master and you don't put him on the council. Like Qui-Gon Jinn was never on the fucking council, right? Like not every.
That's because they did. That was before the war. They hadn't lost that many Jedi at that time.
They've lost Jedi. There's still competent Jedi they could put in that circle.
You know what's funny is that the dinosaur Jedi was on the council,
He was.
Against the Jedi Code,
and he lost to Jango Fett.
against a mentor, and
He did.
Which
What is his
honestly
name?
kind of, I think
What is
that
his
just.
name? It's something Cole. It's something Cole.
I'm not gonna ever remember the guy's
I
name.
have
I
it-
always refer to him as the dinosaur Jedi.
Dinosaur Jedi. That's hilarious. This movie was
But honestly, I think that more shows to the skill level of. It shows more of the skill level of Jango Fett rather than the deficiency of that Jedi council member.
this movie moves faster than I remember it moving. Pacing's not as bad as I remember it being.
Right? Right?
Fuck you, Zach. Because I thought that the whole thing of him being put on the council happened like way after the Battle of Coruscant. Well, like 20 minutes after.
you will not let me down.
Possibly turning to the dark side.
The Jedi are so fucking stupid in the prequel trilogy. It's almost obnoxious.
But it's not only that; it's not entirely their fault. It's also just the malicious moves of Sidious and just moving so smartly throughout the entire. He's so clever throughout this entire movie or trilogy, really.
What if the democracy we thought we
Padme,
represents
Padme is valid here. It's like they've never.
Of course, she's valid.
I heard somewhere that these two are the conservative boyfriend, liberal girlfriend archetype. And I'm like, yeah. That shit's funny. Oh, God, I hate their scenes together.
The one thing I will completely agree with you on is that George Lucas did not know how to
How to
write
write romances.
His romances writing is complete
I
dog
would
crap.
say, no, I mean, fucking Leia and Han Solo in the OT is great. It's understated, it exists under the plot, it happens slowly and naturally.
I don't
It
know.
feels
I felt
very
like it also was forced at times.
I felt like it was very natural. I love their scenes together. Their scene in Empire and their first kiss was great.
Yeah,
right?
the chemistry was rather strange, or not strange per se, but it was definitely you could feel the heat between them. I'll give you that.
They were fucking off stage, and that helped.
It definitely did.
It definitely did.
Well, it helps, but it also doesn't sometimes. It depends on the actors.
Have you ever heard the tragedy of Darth Plagueis the Wise?
Keep the ones he cared about from dying.
And that's what is so manipulative about this scene.
Yep, because
Because he knows the relationship of Padme and him. He knew, obviously, but it's just a way of him. What's crazy is that this scene makes me think as if Palpatine is the one that's creating the dreams for Anakin.
he probably is.
That's what I always thought. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sorry. Did the Republic really fall so Anakin can keep getting his dick wet? I'm sorry. Did the Empire come to be because Palpatine knew Anakin wanted to get his dick wet?
Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Well, it's that, but it's also just the deep feelings that he had. For
Yeah, I
Padme.
know, I get it. I'm fucking.
You're being, yeah, the sarcasm is there, but you
Yeah.
know, you're not wrong.
You're
You
not
are not
wrong.
wrong.
The last scene between these two on good terms.
Yep. It almost makes me tear up. I won't lie.
Really?
Yeah, I mean,
May the force be with you.
this is the last scene that we ever get to see them on cooperative terms, or just
Man,
become
him saying
friends.
goodbye, friend, too. It's like, ugh.
It's
Like-
right. That's the scene. That's the line that really makes me almost tear up. It's sad. To think what would have happened if they sent Mace Windu instead of Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Again, it's like all of the pieces had to fit in place.
Absolutely.
For everything to move on. It's interesting. It's an interesting thing to think about.
I'm just curious as to why they didn't send Windu.
I'll keep them distracted until you get.
That was a huge
I
error on the
think
Jedi
they
Council's
wanted
part.
to keep Mace Windu's the most powerful Jedi on the Council, and I think everyone is fucking leery of Palpatine, and they wanted to keep him on Coruscant in case shit hit the fan.
Yeah.
In case something, which it did, right? And Windu is like the only guy who can maybe toe to toe with Sidious.
That's completely fair.
So
No,
that's why they did it.
Yeah, his lightsaber style of combat is truly the only one that's able to compete against that guy. I mean, he's the only one that was able to put Sidious on his butt.
He was, yeah.
You're famous.
Famous. I say infamous.
Get out of here. There's a reason why it's my text tone. Hello there.
General Kenobi. The lawnmower. This as a kid was so cool.
Yes, it was.
Oh yeah, that's the shit. The lawnmower.
That shot right there, amazing.
Well, that's like he's like, dude, he's got 4 lightsabers, bro. What?
That's a wrong move.
The Jedi are stupid as hell. It's like that's kind of my thing. Is like it's hard to root
Oh,
for the Jedi.
this is perfect.
I sense a plot to destroy the Jedi. The dark side of the Force surrounds the Chancellor.
You guys are already fucked.
Yeah,
You guys have been fucked.
I think that
for-
Yoda knew that as well, but he's trying to tread carefully so that way they don't end themselves
This is the
completely.
same-
But everything that they do is just the wrong move.
If one is to understand.
It's an interesting point of view. Is that do the Sith, because the Sith are not openly against the light side of the Force, do they embrace all elements of the Force? Is that how you get like these master manipulator characters like Maul, right? Because they embrace every side of it.
No, I disagree. I don't think that's a true.
I don't know. I search for nuance in Star Wars because I feel like it doesn't have enough.
Learn to know. I will quickly discover the truth of all this.
You have great wisdom, Anakin. Know the power of the dark side.
Say that.
It's like I feel like at some point Anakin would be like, "How do you know all this shit?" There's too much off-screen shit. That's what I'm saying. Like they don't have enough time together. Their time together's really good. The scenes are solid as fuck. They're a lot better than I remember them being of Anakin and Palpatine. Palpatine is very much fucking this mind's head.
Yep.
Like he's in an orgy. Like it's crazy. But like I don't know. I just don't feel like they got enough screen time.
Leading up to this, I definitely agree as to how they should have had more screen time in The Phantom Menace and Attack of the Clones, but the screen time in this movie is perfect.
Yeah, especially Attack of the Clones. That movie has so much fucking dead time. God, if we were doing that movie, I'd be fucking asleep by now.
Eh.
Remain here.
I love Samuel L. Jackson to death. He's not good in these movies.
Yes, Master.
He feels like so monotone and devoid of character. Like it's the same.
That's a part of his character, though.
I know. I hate it. Why would you cast Samuel L. Jackson to play that guy? He's the dude from Pulp Fiction. Big Kahuna Burger. He's that guy.
I understand, but Mace Windu is supposed to be the guy that is so disconnected from any kind of feeling or just emotion whatsoever, because that's the representation of the Jedi. They don't want to. They want to detach themselves from any sort of connection or attachment at all, so that way they prevent themselves from falling to the dark side. It's kind of the idea of becoming a Jedi. That's the sacrifice of becoming a Jedi.
It's everything. You sacrifice your sense of self.
Pretty much. I don't know. I do believe that if Mace Windu took Anakin with him, then that would have gained the trust. See, I understand that you're trying to have Anakin gain your trust, but at the same time, trust is a two-way street. So why the hell would you not bring Anakin along so that way he trusts you?
Because he doesn't trust Anakin.
That's what the thing is that, like, if it's true, that's what he said, is that if this is true, what you're telling me is true, then you have gained my trust. But at the same time, you need to have him trust you, so that way you can actually have that full-on trust. It's really sad that it's not a thing. I feel like Anakin is talking to Padme through this scene telepathically.
Ripped between 3 different places.
Absolutely.
Only ball knowledge is crazy, because in Tales of the Jedi, I don't know if you knew this, Dooku takes the same starship to see it. Ball knowledge.
Oh, I remember.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, it's fantastic. Yeah, his level of knowledge when it comes to Star Wars is legendary.
You're under arrest, Chancellor.
Are you threatening me, Master Jedi?
The Senate will decide your fate.
I am the Senate.
Not yet.
The third lightsaber scene, and honestly, it's probably my least favorite, just because they had so much of the scene deleted.
Well, and also they make this whole man so stupidly. he moves. He moves. It's like you see this old dude just throw himself like a fucking twister at these people. It's ridiculous.
In the deleted scene, they had the Jedi Masters
Put up a fight.
They actually lasted a little bit longer, but not to mention there was also a lot more choreography incorporated in the scene to understand as to why the Jedi Masters died so quickly. Because he actually was an extraordinary lightsaber duelist. But in this, they also had to accommodate for the lack of physicality that the actor from Palpatine had.
Well, the thing is too, they had to stunt double him very selectively.
Yeah.
So because in CGI it, and it's like, this fight's always looked funny to me. It's just, I think it's so silly to watch an old fucker move like this. It's just goofy as hell.
It makes sense, though. In the terms of the story, it makes sense. This is Palpatine, the ultimate Sith Lord.
I know, he's the most powerful Sith Lord to ever live. Sidious is the most powerful Sith Lord to ever live.
There's a reason as to why he's able to move that way.
No, I know. Homie has another lightsaber. He's letting this happen.
Mm-hmm.
The guy shooting lightning out of his fingertips? No.
I think Anakin already has lightsaber in hand.
Oh, I hate this scene. I hate it so much.
Why do you hate it?
We're gonna get there.
I'm going to end this once and for all.
You can't.
This is one of these scenes I'm following. Yes, he must stand trial. I get that.
Control of the Senate and the courts. He's too dangerous to be left alive.
I'm too weak. Oh, don't kill me. Please. It's not the Jedi way. He must live.
Unlimited power. It's so goofy.
It's a little goofy, but at the same time, it's symbolic.
You're fulfilling your destiny, Anakin. Become my apprentice. Learn to use the dark side of the Force. I will do whatever
Oh, it's a fucking line. I hate it. Because, like, it's so stupid. To this point, Anakin's been fighting him this whole point. He knows that he's wrong. He's shooting lightning out of his fingertips. His eyes are yellow, right?
Yeah,
Like, everything
but
about
look,
this is wrong,
look,
right?
look,
And
look,
he's
look.
like,
Anakin once he chopped off Mace Windu's hand, once he sliced it off, that was him basically succumbing to the dark side.
yeah, but, like, at what point, like, I hate that line, I'll do whatever you say. Like, it's just the loss of just fucking sense. It oozes out of his fucking ear.
I know, it's
right?
just the idea, he's consumed with his feeling of fear of losing Padme.
Yeah, I guess. Again, it's just, I think I struggle with Anakin as a character because he's just not fucking rational at all. And
He's
it's
not supposed to be rational.
I
That's
know.
the whole point of his character.
It's just annoying that you're gonna be like, I will do whatever you say to the fucking guy shooting lightning out of his goddamn fingertips. It's like, how vapid and stupid are you?
Vapid, I saw what you did there.
Yes. Oh, I hate it. It's so stupid to me. And now he's gonna go fucking kill a bunch of children. Here we are.
Look, it's not. I understand a little bit of where you're coming from, but in the
just
grand
think
scheme of things, it makes sense. It really does.
Yes. I mean, it's like, I guess you could say the rashness of him cutting off Mace Windu's hand made him pick the side.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, at what point can you be like, he chops off Mace Windu's hand and he just runs, right? He fucking runs away, right? He's running away from, like, I don't know why he... I guess he stayed.
But here's the thing: is that like once you make the decision to go into the dark side, it's very difficult to come back, because you become consumed with the dark side of the Force. You become consumed with that fear, hate, anger, everything, and that's what makes you fall full-fledged over the cliff into the dark side of the Force.
Are we kind of at the point, we're at the dividing point between, is this the whole good movie versus good Star Wars movie argument, where this is more George Lucas's deep understanding of the lore and how Anakin is manifesting as a dark side user versus like a movie with coherent plot and narrative beats and how those things conflict? Is that where we're at? Because, like, on a movie level, this movie struggles to make sense, and I am kind of lost, right?
Yes,
and I guess, like, if you're following along as his dark side journey, I guess it makes sense. I guess it's the whole debate of, like, good movie versus good Star Wars movie. Is that where we're at?
We're kind of going into the idea of this is a Star Wars movie.
I know.
Look, you're supposed to take it from a Star Wars perspective as to where you take in all the lore, you understand as to what it means and how it affects each character individually. That is where we're at.
Yeah, it's just like, I think it just happens too quickly. Like, I think it's more, this movie is better than I remember it being, and I'll give it to you, Zach. But I think it's more on the shoddy legs of episode 1 and 2, for not setting up the descent as they should have. Having some of the beats in there, like Anakin's mom dying and him killing the Tusken Raiders, right?
Yeah.
But, like, not quite doing enough. And again, it's the whole argument that the prequels should have been longer. The original cut for these movies was like 10 hours long, right? There's so fucking much to these movies. There's a lot of cool lore that should have been more explored in these movies, like more about the Separatists, right? How they weren't truly evil, right? Like, how they were just planets ignored by the Republic, standing up for their rights and what they needed, which is understandable.
They definitely should have done a little bit more in Attack of the Clones. I'll give you that, but like in this movie, as this movie alone, it's difficult to be able to argue that it's a bad movie for Star Wars.
I wouldn't call it a bad movie, and it's better than I remember it being. It's like part of me is wondering, like, man, is my hate for this movie? Oh, here we go.
The time has come.
I appreciate the silence.
Execute Order 66.
Clone Wars carrying weight here. Clone Wars has this whole fucking trilogy on its back right now, creating the organic chips and all that, because this doesn't make a lick of goddamn sense without it, right? Like, thank God for Clone Wars. And again, like, I see why people love this movie the way they do with the context of Clone Wars, right? Because it does carry this movie and carry its beats. Because, like, again, him just saying Order 66 and then all the fucking clones kill him is a little stupid.
I disagree, bro. I mean, they're genetically created for the Republic and to obey the Republic alone. They have never been recreated for the Jedi Order.
No, I know. Fuck that guy.
That's the only one that was satisfying. Every other one is sad.
Yeah, no, that one is very satisfying. This one's brutal.
Oh, it's
my
so sad,
God,
man.
yeah,
it's so sad.
They
Poor
fuck.
Ayla Secura. Commander Bly, how dare you? How dare you?
Well, this was what, the 327th? They
Yeah.
were known to be like a brutal battalion of
Oh,
clones.
absolutely. There's a lot of people that hated the Jedi.
Most people hated the Jedi at this point. That's why this worked.
Yeah.
Right? That's why Palpatine was able to do this, because people were sick of the whole thing was manufactured. People were sick of the war, they were sick of all of it.
That's why Sidious was the most powerful Sith. He was able to manipulate the entire galaxy.
R2, stay with the ship.
There's a really good thing from the novelization. Because that was the last time R2 saw Anakin. And I think there was something where R2 talked to C-3PO and he said Anakin doesn't talk to me anymore. You know what I'm talking about? What's the best thing about this movie, Zach? Jar Jar doesn't say a goddamn thing.
That's fair. I also think that Jar Jar's been hated on way too much.
No, he's so fucking annoying.
You know, the actor just received death threats.
I know he did. It's not the actor's fault.
No.
I'm not blaming him. It's just he was just an annoying character.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. What you said is very.
Yes, and I'm also very. You knew about the whole redemption arc of the actor, right?
No.
You know, so you remember the Grogu
That's
scene?
right.
Yeah.
He was in the Ahsoka show, and he was part of Order 66. Yeah, and
He ended up.
yeah.
He ended up saving Grogu. That was his
right.
redemption.
Which has probably happened like right now.
I'm so glad that happened.
That's how liberty dies. With thunderous applause.
Okay. You cannot claim a movie to be a deep political messaging from one fucking line. There are so many people that are like, this is a deep narrative about the fall of democracy. And I'm like, that undertone exists. But, like, it's not explored enough. And you cannot base this whole idea on one fucking line that Padme says, right? It's silly to me that you're making up this whole narrative off of one line. Like, really, again, the undertone exists throughout this movie about how the Jedi disappearing is part of democracy failing. It's said a few times, but I don't think it's really this deep messaging about the fall of democracy and how that affects people. I think this movie and this trilogy need to pull more weight to make that actually possible. I don't know if you have anything to say about that, but have you never heard this before?
No, I've heard it before, and I do believe that was the whole intent of Lucas to create this movie or to create this trilogy. I really do. Hold on.
I just
There's a reason as to why that line exists, and there's a reason as to why this entire trilogy exists, is to show as to how fast and persuasive governments can be to create their own influence or just create their own sense of way throughout the society. It's difficult. There's definitely a deeper meaning behind it as to which Lucas wanted to accomplish, which it was
and a
just
lot of that
poorly.
was just cut.
It was a poorly done job. I will agree to that because A lot of the political scenes in this movie or in this trilogy were definitely just a bunch of jibber jabber.
Yeah.
So it doesn't do so very successfully, but at the same time it does have that deeper meaning.
I like the idea of that the last believers in the Galactic Republic went on to found the rebellion. I like the idea of the through line. I just don't think there was enough put into it. I wish there was more put into it because I like the idea a lot, but I don't think there was enough.
Right.
I need your help. He's in grave danger.
And again, I think Lucas was torn between making a movie talking about the fall of the Republic into the Empire or talking about the fall of Anakin Skywalker. Ultimately, Anakin Skywalker got more screen time, as it was, you're making the movies that create the greatest villain of all time, right? So like obviously that's going to be more important.
Mm-hmm.
He knew. He fucking knew what was happening.
Oh, he knew a while.
This dude's been through enough pregnancy scares with Duchess Satine. He gets it. Something I've talked to you about this before. That's something I really want. I want something to talk about the origins of their romance and how they met each other, like a Qui-Gon Obi-Wan show, and that being like a core arc of it. Mm-hmm. And obviously there's more to talk about in that show, but that being a big piece of it would be really cool.
You can see Anakin just trying to fight, but he can't.
I'll be all right, Captain. This is something I must do myself.
He's a maelstrom.
That's the generality of his character.
Yep. Well, I mean, he was manufactured, right? Like, he was made out of living midichlorians.
Mm-hmm. That's
right?
the cleverness of Kenobi right there. Sneaking onto that ship. Because Padme had no idea he was on the ship.
It's true. How did she know he was on Mustafar?
Maybe she has. Maybe I believe that there's a possibility that Padme had a tracker on Anakin's ship with him knowing. I think he gave her a tracking chip to follow his starfighter, so that way she knew what he was doing throughout the Clone Wars.
Oh, well, they had the Yoda and Obi-Wan had the fucking transcription recordings from the office, so maybe they knew he was going to Mustafar.
Well, Obi-Wan knew, but Padme didn't.
That's a good
Is what I'm saying. Is that that's why I think that there must have been a tracker on Anakin's ship for Padme specifically.
This scene.
What about this scene?
This.
What are we about to fight about?
I forgot that Across the Universe played there.
Mm-hmm.
She looks a lot less pregnant than I remember her being. She still is.
No, she's definitely looking pregnant.
What are you doing out here?
I was so worried about
Liar!
I know this scene's really badly acted.
You were with him. You brought
Bullshit.
Hayden, scream at the camera like an emo brat. Crawling in my skin, these words. Whenever I see this fight, dog, I always remember about how hard it was in Lego Star Wars.
Yeah, that's fair. That is a very fair.
Dude,
Yeah.
the fucking platforming sections of this shit were such a bitch.
They were not made for a kid.
No, they were not, man.
That's what prepared us for Super Mario for sure.
You forgot about that? Then he just lifts a hand and just.
Of course, I didn't forget about it. I just always burst out laughing whenever I see it.
That is
It just
really
reminds me of the freaking Last Jedi when you have Rey and Kylo over here struggling against those, those
Guards?
royal guards.
And Yoda's just like, "See ya."
yeah, get the fuck out of here.
You ain't built for this shit.
Right. This is the best choreographed fight of all Star Wars, hands down.
I love the Ahsoka Maul fight that probably happened at the same time as this.
Oh, absolutely.
No, this was after Order 66, so it happened before. But I love that fight a lot. I also love Duel of the Fates.
That one was probably the best in my opinion. I mean,
Duel of the Fates.
No. The Battle of Heroes.
Oh.
The Battle of Heroes is by far the best choreographed fight. Don't get me wrong, I love Duel of the Fates. It's the second best, for sure.
So fucking goofy.
It's funny though, it really is. It gives the kids a little bit of sense of justice. It's like, oh, fuck yeah, fuck that guy.
God, this fucking... Again, the whole Lego Star Wars thing, because I remember doing this thing where you're like jumping between everything. It's a fucking bitch.
Yeah, the longest sword duel in cinematic history.
That can't be true.
Absolutely is.
Really?
Take a look.
How did Bale know to meet him here?
It's a good question.
This movie's like Swiss cheese.
It's not Swiss cheese. What are you talking about? He was in the area. He was trying to make sure Yoda was okay.
That's me to Amari Cooper. Amari Cooper, if you're out there, you lost me a fantasy championship.
Lost you a fantasy championship or a chance at the fantasy championship?
No, I was in it, dog. I
Oh,
was
yeah.
in it.
Okay,
You
you're right.
fucking,
I
you remember this?
remember
He
that.
dropped 50 and then was injured the next week.
Yeah. It can look like after he catches on fire.
Looks like me on a Sunday morning in college.
I can attest to that.
I can attest to that.
He's dragging himself. The poor
He
guy.
really is me on a Sunday morning in college. That's me getting out of bed. Water. Zach, I'm dying.
Screw you, EA, for not making this a freaking map on Battlefront 2.
Is Mustafar not a map of Battlefront 2?
No.
Fuck that.
No, seriously.
Fuck is this? This is like...
That's a good question. It has to be on a random asteroid in the middle of an asteroid
This
field.
is... I've heard that this is in, like, the fucking... What do you call it? Where fucking, Thrawn came from. What is that called?
Oh, I'm not gonna know, but that's an
No, not
interesting
that
take.
planet, but, like, that whole edge of the galaxy, the unexplored regions.
No, that's an interesting take.
I think that's where they are. They're in the, like, unexplored regions. Like, you know the Star Wars map, the left side of it?
Yeah. I know what you're
that's
referring to.
Chiss. Thrawn is Chiss, and he comes from over there.
Okay, so I was wrong. The Bail Organa and Obi-Wan Kenobi conversation does not come right after that scene. It comes a little bit later.
This whole scene, in a lot of ways, and just, like, Vader was constantly in,
Excruciating pain.
when he was in the suit. He was never comfortable.
Nope.
And it was a punishment for him losing to Obi-Wan on Mustafar.
And the only time he was ever actually comfortable was during the, I don't know exactly what the chamber's called, but I'm gonna call it the surgical
It's
chamber.
like a hyperbolic chamber.
I don't think it's a hyperbolic chamber, but it's just a chamber that's where he's able to take off his mask, and that's the only time he was ever actually as comfortable as possible.
I love this shot. The
Oh
fucking
my
helmet
gosh,
shot.
man.
Oh,
It's
this shot's lit.
The most iconic part of this entire trilogy, by far.
Just like it coming on and it like, oh, that is so lit.
chills every time.
That always makes me laugh.
Do not want.
You have no idea how many times I've used that shit, that fucking line. No.
Series.
Am I gonna lose my mic if I do that?
We'll see.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I broke the Lego set. God damn it!
All right,
Can you
and
pass
that.
me my mic?
Yeah. I found it. Oh my goodness.
Shit! Where the fucking? All right, I guess I'm just doing this. All right. Closing discussion of this movie. I will give it to you, Zach. I like this movie a lot more than I remembered. Like I got.
Mm-hmm.
I will say, I understand more of it now. This is probably like the fucking 20th time I've seen this movie. I think there's an element that Star Wars should be fun. I think this movie is just really fucking dreary. And I generally struggle with dreary media, right? I just do. And I think that's like with this, is that like this movie is just such a drear fest sometimes. And it kind of gets off to its own dreariness sometimes.
No, that's fair.
And it's like, there's that. There's a lot of plot holes in this movie. I might have been a little bit of an asshole pointing them all out, but like, there's some fucking holes in this narrative. It's not a perfect movie. I was calling it Revenge of the Six. I will call it Revenge of the Seven. I will push up because this movie has some fucking moments, but like, I still kind of think, and I know that some of my friends have talked about like dividing this movie up. I think the prequels honestly could have been, no, we are not watching that piece of shit. I think the prequels could have been they could have been like 6 movies, and I think they probably should have been, right?
Yeah.
I will give it to you though. I did enjoy that more than I remember enjoying it.
Oh, good.
Hopefully this mic still works. This was tossed across the room, so
Yeah. No, that's probably going in the edited version.
Oh, that's absolutely going in the edited version. Me fucking flinging the mic across the
Yes. No, that's fantastic. No, so the I will agree to you to the point to where it's a dreary fest. It absolutely is, but there's no other way to capture that film as the formation of Anakin Skywalker into Darth Vader. It just has to be. That's how it has to be done. Story wise, there's no other way to do it because Darth Vader is the captain of villains. He is one of the
greatest villain of all time.
He's one of the most iconic villains of all time. And to sit there and try and make it an uplifting movie would just completely destroy the tone set of this movie. I get it. Now, at the very end, they try and do a little bit more of uplifting, in an uplifting manner
to transition into A New Hope.
Exactly, and as the final scene that you see, instead of Darth Vader and Palpatine looking at the Death Star, you see Luke looking upon the twin suns. Yeah, and that's the reason as to why they ended it that way, so that way it doesn't end in a drear fest, right? They wanted to actually have a little bit of hope. That's a reason as to why the episode 4 is called A New Hope. A New Hope, yeah. And there's a whole bunch of symbolicism in this movie that just is pointed out and perfectly done by George Lucas. Now, I will agree. There are some moments that I will agree to you, with you as to how the writing could have been done better, and some of the acting is a little bit poorly done.
Yeah.
I do not completely agree with you when it comes. I don't agree with you actually at all when it comes to the Anakin versus Obi-Wan scene before they fight in Battle of the Heroes. I think that was perfect acting by Anakin, just dealing with the sense of dread, difficulty feelings, and just. I can see you, you dumbass. There's so much mixed emotions going on that he doesn't know how to handle it other than just by screaming it out, all of his emotions.
It's one of those things, though, that, like, this movie came out in 2005, right? This was, like, the middle of, like, the emo movement in America. And
absolutely.
Part of me thinks
I wouldn't even say it's the middle. I think it was the beginning.
It was toward the middle, came out in like 2002, right? Like it was very in vogue, right? Like that's the same year that Sugar We're Going Down came out by Fall Out Boy. Like it was.
Yeah, but
it
I
was
don't think
in
that
the-
was necessarily what started the movement.
No,
Honestly. In terms of cinematography, you
But
know, because in terms of cinema, when it comes to cinema, I believe there are movies that this is one of the movies that started that whole movement, and you know, because we have Twilight that came out a little bit later as well.
that was like 2007.
The whole transition of the Harry Potter movies, right?
That was later too.
Exactly.
I would say though there is something to be said that they made Anakin look like a fucking Spencer's e-boy in this movie a little bit.
Yeah, no, I mean, but there's also like there's some moments as to where it was a little questionable, but for the most part, his acting was not bad in my opinion.
It was better than I remember it being.
There you
and
go.
again, this movie was better than I remember it being. So I'll give it to you, Zach. God, does this mean I have to revisit other things I don't like? That's a terrifying thing. But yeah, no. Anyway, I am Nick, and this is Zach with War Productions. May the 4th be with you.